hello, welcome or welcome back. So, if I look a little bit trashed, it's because I had a very difficult night. I could barely sleep. I woke up at like 4:44 a.m. and I was feeling really nauseous. I have been working really intensely on my past traumas these last few months, like a lot of sound meditation, a lot of journaling, also a lot of practical action where I literally took the situation in my hand. If you are already following me, you might know that I come from an abusive family, and that is definitely a very strong factor that determines how my life goes. Okay, I could film like just the cards, but no, no. Part of my work online is also being human. Okay, like I also work as a model, so if I want to post like super fancy pictures of myself, I can. Today, this is not how I feel, this is not how I look. I'm a human being, and I don't see why I should force myself into faking otherwise. Okay, so I received a comment that was very specific, and it was under one of my karma video. Sorry, no, it wasn't that. It was my video, what is up with your workplace bully, and the person asked me to do a specific video about karma for bullies on the workplace. So, to spice up a little bit the titles, okay, because I don't want to become a channel that is just karma, okay, like it's not, tarot is not just for that. Tarot can explore a whole variety of themes. I decided to call this video "What is the inevitable aftermath for trying to mess up with your work?" Okay, so this, like I am doing this with the intention in mind of doing a follow-up for the video, so hopefully at least one of the or two of the groups will be like a follow-up, okay, but I also want to open up the field a little bit, okay? So this is going to be like a spread of cards, therefore I need to do a group selection, so let's jump into that. Okay, I accidentally messed up the camera while I was at it, but this is going to be a pick an object, okay? So we are going to have group number 1 with the pen, group number 2 with the tape. I think the word is tape. This is like, I know, in Italian we call it scotch. And then group number 3, you're going to have the lighter, okay? So you can pause the video, but I'm going to show them again just in case. Group number 1 is going to have the pen. Everything is black, okay? I didn't do it on purpose though. Group number 2. So I guess there is going to be some sort of death of the situation here, okay? Whatever the situation is, but yeah, or rather another interpretation is that you should really soak in this energy and take it as validation for whatever was done to you, because black is also a color that allows you to absorb light if you're wearing it, or if you have objects that are black. Group number 1. Alright, group number 1, if you chose the pen, okay, all very practical objects today. This is going to be your reading. This is going to be a 3-card spread. Yeah. So we're going to have the first card explaining us what was the situation about. Like, I am feeling the cards like literally trying to jump out, okay, so, and I'm feeling already really, really anxious. then we are going to see, okay, let's go. Let's go like this because it was a little bit too complicated. Okay, I had to stop because it was a really messy shuffling, but I'm going to show the cards anyway. I'm just trying to keep the video short, otherwise it takes me way too much to upload it. So this is going to be your first card, showing us what the situation was about. This is going to show us in which way they acted, in which way they were at least partially successful. And this is going to be the third card, talking about their karma. So the situation was about some sort of trickery. This person tried to trick you, and this person was really, really convinced that they were going to be successful. Okay. This person used their position. I'm not seeing necessarily a boss here, okay, because you see two people who are wearing the same type of clothes, but one is sitting down and the other one is standing up. So perhaps this person had a little bit like a slightly more comfortable position than you at work, and I'm hearing for some of you, they try to get you fired, okay? They literally attacked the connection, and that was their way to achieve some sort of peace, okay? So this is suggesting me that this person felt really triggered by you, okay? Felt like having to work with you was going to lead them to having to make some difficult decisions, and basically they caused what's the word in French is discorde, conflicts on purpose. In their head, they were trying to punish you for something, okay? They probably felt inferior and rejected by you. Like, let's say that you were new at the job and you were more focused on getting the job done than licking this person's ass. And licking this person's boots or kissing this person's ass. that is, but you got the message, okay? And this person felt really triggered by that. They saw you like a warrior in a shining armor, like ready to go, a go-getter. Well, they were feeling like, I have this image, you know, in Egypt there are those insects that I think those are like some sort of beetles, but I'm not really sure. And basically they carry around shit, okay? So this person felt like whatever they had to offer was shit compared to you. And that the only way to have peace was to make the tough decision and punish you. Okay, so perhaps they literally had an unnecessary argument with you at the workplace, or they started smearing campaign you, or they tried to put you against someone, maybe even your boss, okay? And literally their goal was to break the commitment that you had. And punish you for who you are. They wanted to be sitting down and judge you and control your finances somehow, even if they are not your boss. Like, that's how threatened they felt, okay? Like, they felt so inferior, even if perhaps you were occupying the same position, or you had the same qualifications, or you had the same amount of power within the job. They try to make it look like they were the decision maker, like they were the one who would call the shots, okay? And you were just supposed to stand there and wait for their approval, okay? Well, meanwhile, perhaps all you needed was like clear instructions on their behalf, and then you were able to achieve whatever goal you were supposed to achieve, okay? So they kind of fucked up the way you work in that sense, because perhaps you had to add an extra load of work to yourself, you had to defend yourself, okay? So their karma, let's have a look at their karma. You are part of their karma, okay? You deciding to shed a light on the situation is part of their karma. You walking away from the conflict is part of their karma. This person is going to be left with nothing at some point. So perhaps you should focus more on your finances, and you talked about it like once just to release yourself, okay? But this is not over. There are other people who are talking about this person, who are walking away from this person. Oh my god, I'm so thirsty. Okay, I had some water and I was hearing there is also some sort of heartbreak that is going to come for this person. This person is going to miss themselves, like they're going to feel as if they lost a part of themselves, as if they lost the capacity to connect because of whatever job they are about to lose. So they are about to lose some sort of job. So it might be directly the type of job that you were sharing, or a side hustle that they had. Because they need to take care of a lot of fucked up shit that they did. And I'm hearing karma, karma, karma. Like, fast karma. This person is going to be at a crossroad, having to make a choice between staying and going away, even from a city. So this person might have to relocate at some point, going back to their mother for some of you, going back to their parents if it's not like a mother situation. They're going to cry a lot, but like a lot. So whatever type of discomfort you felt, it's going to be multiplied for them. I see them looking at their hands and seeing them empty over and over again. And that's because they try to fuck up your finances for absolutely no reason. And they are going to see you get some sort of reward, karmic reward. So perhaps you are not going to get like a golden star for speaking up about the situation, but you are going to get something big. Nice. What? A tower moment for this person is gold for you. random message. So maybe for some of you, this person does have something that you want and that it's going to pass down on you. And it's going to show you a different way to achieve things that perhaps you didn't even consider, okay? Perhaps you are someone who has a very strong work ethic, and so your way to achieve things is work, okay? And in this situation, you are going to discover that telling the truth, telling a difficult truth sometimes, is also a way to achieve things. Sorry, it's just my protective necklaces are a little bit twisted, entangled. What else? Yeah, no, that's all. Let's keep it short, straight to the point. If you want me to make a deeper dive into the situation or book a personal reading just in general, all my links are down below. I hope this helped. I hope this gave you a little bit more clarity. And you can like, subscribe, leave a comment. It really helps. And now I'm going to do group number 2. Alright, so group number 2, you chose this. I think the right word is a tape. Okay. I had a little bit of difficulty identifying this during the group selection because in Italian I call it scotch, but I know that scotch is a liquor, so I think the right word is tape. And what I was hearing is that this is a sticky situation. And it's really interesting because as card representing, first card representing what happened, what went on in the situation, we have the same exact card that we had in group 2, but the other cards are different. So let's start with the situation, okay? This person tried to fuck up your finances. This person tried to fake and act like they were above you in some sort of way. Like they were supposed to just sit down, give you orders, and move your life around. And so, concerning what this person do, so this person might be into music, just to identify them. And this person tried to use either seduction or your seductiveness against you to create chaos. You might have had some sort of fiery exchange with this person. So I don't know if you were actually intimate with them at some point. This person might have tried to get you pregnant or use a pregnancy against you. And this person was basically trying, how do I explain this? Trying to fuck up your finances so that you would, because I have here the keyword punishment, but it's not like punishment in a sense you did something bad and this person reacted. This person tried to take something from you so that you would act in a way that was going to suit them. Really fucking abusive, to be honest. You were like a pro in the situation, like you handled this really well. You said whatever you had to say, and you picked harmony. over conflict. You moved on from the situation, and that was the right choice. Because going through this person was not going to actually help. Now let's have a look at their karma. We have Circopes as card representing their karma. And this person is going to be surrounded by idiots. And also, this person's bullshit is going to leave them hanging like an idiot. This person is going to feel like a total beta, either in life or compared to you. And perhaps they try to portray themselves as an alpha. Someone is going to literally jump over this person or use this person, or you are going to simply like jump over the situation and use it to move on. You're going to see this person for what they are, meaning that they have nothing to offer. They were just going to try and trap you. This person's job is going to either be plagiarized, imitate, or stolen from them. Shit. Because they are going to meet with some actual alpha, okay? Someone who is actually in their power and has the capacity to take this person by the hair and shake them until there's nothing left. Okay, until they wake up to their senses and to their bullshit. So perhaps this is you, okay, that you are going to take your power back in the situation and remind this person what their place is. Perhaps you slipped a little bit, you let yourself go in one occasion, okay, and this person saw it as a crack to play around with your stuff. And it was the worst type of bullshit that they could have thought of. So if this person tried to use you to get somewhere, eventually, and perhaps even not intentionally, you are going to use them. Okay? You are going to reap the rewards. Anything else? No, but like in general, this is perhaps my personal view on the situation, because I was looking at this card where it talks about being vulnerable or being tapped into your sensuality at some point. And perhaps this is like a reminder that it's okay. This does not justify anyone to just try and destroy your life because they think that... Oh, okay. I just received a very positive message. That this is not an excuse for someone to just act like whatever, okay? So maybe your crown slipped a bit, but you are perfectly capable to get it back. And focus on your finances. Like, you putting your finances first is what is going to give you clarity on the situation, okay? So because like as a consequence, okay, like perhaps you were really tired and I don't know, you needed a moment to unwind, okay, but then you're going to remember, okay, wait, I'm a king, I'm a queen, I need to do things a certain way, therefore I cannot let this slide, and therefore I am also seeing the situation for what it is, because this is not how I operate and this is not how I tolerate being treated. Okay, so use like the air element in the situation. Okay, really like um, practical and pragmatic expression, like saying things for what they are and leave the chaos behind. It's theirs to deal. Yeah, because I mean, people who use babies or pregnancies to their advantage are fucking monsters. It's just what it is, because it's really like the one vulnerable point, and you really shouldn't try and fuck up what people are supposed to be protecting. So, but you're a pro here, okay? For some of you also, you're a pro at handling chaos, and this person just didn't know. And they try to bring chaos to your life, and you were just like, no. I'm just going to turn around and be in my waters, be in my element, and I just know what I'm doing, okay? Great, by the way, well done. Anything else? No. No, I think we're good. I'm going to move on to group 3. Alright, so group number 3, you have the black lighter. And we have 3 cards. 1 card showing us what the situation was about. Second card showing us what they did, what they tried to do, what was their purpose, okay? And card 3 is showing us their karma. This person tried to fuck up with your manifestation and your life purpose. They might have thrown black magic your way. They wanted to keep you stuck, and you use that to cleanse, okay? So perhaps you are someone who really knows how to use meditation to either manifest or recharge, okay? So right away I'm hearing you either already have done that, or whatever type of stillness this person was trying to, or isolation as well, okay? Because here we see like slander, talking behind the back, lies, trying to get people against you. So this might even be like a divinely ordeal situation where you are supposed to see this person as an object who is just entering your life to create change, to remove you from excessively chaotic situations and get you in your focus zone, okay? Nevertheless, this might have really put you in a difficult situation. You might have felt really sad, whatever it is that they try to block you from, or whatever it is that you had to walk away from because of the situation was something really dear to you. Now, concerning to what this person's karma is, this person is going to be tricked heavily. and they're going to get some sort of surprise. So this might either be a surprise pregnancy that they really don't want to deal with, or just, or in other cases, they are going to wake up with some sort of disease. That is because this person either drinks a lot in general, or is going to let themselves go a little bit in that sense, drinking, partying, drugs, while they are still in this conflict energy. Whatever it is that is going to, whatever it is that is going to be, wow. So you must really hate this person, because I was hearing several things. Whatever it is that they're going to receive as surprise, they're not going to be able to balance it out. So if it's a pregnancy, they're not going to be able to terminate that in time. Okay, so they're going to have to deal with either a kid that they cannot take care of, or the pregnancy is going to end badly for some because of their sick lifestyle. But the other thing that I was hearing is that whatever it is that is going to be served to this person is going to feel like a dream to you. You really hate this person. This person fucked up with your psyche. So I guess that whatever type of intrigues, is that a word? Of twisted reality, or web of lies that they were trying to create around you, at some point they also started doing that to your face. So this is suggesting me like emotional manipulation. They try to make you feel less than, like to the point where you literally had no choice but walking away. The situation was not going to improve. This person was way too fucking evil. They're also going to share some secret of theirs with someone who isn't who they portray themselves to be. So whatever type of vulnerable moment that this person is going to have, is going to leave them stranded. And again, this is going to feel like perfection. So I guess this is one of those times where really karma hits just in time. So perhaps you might have needed some serious time to heal from the situation, but you were also protected, because this card also talks about divine protection of some sort. So you either pray to God a lot, or you have a really strong connection with your spiritual team, okay? So as soon as the next phase of your dream is going to come to light, you are going to witness their karma. And that's how you're going to know that this is happening, and this is happening for you, okay? To retrieve your self-worth in the situation. Help from above is coming. God is having the situation. The moon I'm hearing. So, ooh, okay. Some of you might benefit from working with the moon, do some moon manifestation, dancing in nature where the moon is like in a favorable position. Don't lose hope in your ability to manifest. This person doesn't know shit. This person feels like this on a regular basis. Like this is my card representing echo. So I usually read it as being or feeling naked and vulnerable, and they wanted to make you feel the same way, which is completely fucked up, especially if you are talking about adults. Like, what are you going to gain from the situation if everyone is miserable? Work on your misery, face your fucking self, and maybe the situation might change, okay? But they didn't. They had the choice to do it. Perhaps even you gave them the choice to do it. And part of their karma is also that you are supposed to bitch slap this person. I am not trying to incite violence, physical violence, unless you really have to defend yourself. When I say bitch slap this person, it can just mean telling them exactly who they are, which is a miserable cunt. And this is like the bitch slapping that I was saying. You are never going to be vulnerable with this person again, and it's going to make them even more miserable. They liked your presence really much. No, they liked your presence very much, and perhaps that's even why they try to put black magic your way, to try to block you from moving on from them, to try to get you stuck. But you use that stillness to move on, which is extremely clever. Well done. And burn the bridge. This doesn't work. So this also makes me think that this person's fire is off. They have nothing more to give, nothing else to give. They either are in this situation because they drank themselves away, or they are going to drink themselves away even more in the situation. Like, their karma is ongoing, and I can see why. It's for life, I'm hearing, which is perfect because it's going to put like a forever barrier, a forever boundary between you and this person. Anything else? You did the right choice. When you had the chance, you took the right decision. You are supposed to shoot for the stars, okay? To go for something that is going to be forever yours. This person might also have tried to fuck up with your home life, so perhaps they tried, if you have a partner, this person might have tried to tell lies to your partner, which is super fucked up. Like, if it's a boss or someone from work competing with their spouse. Like, I was about to write about it very, very soon, so this is interesting. But like, yeah, these people have this inferiority complex, trying to compete in a way where, oh, but who is actually feeding you? Me, with my hard work that I can bring somewhere else. Ask HR if you know what that is. Okay? For some of you, and this is a very side message, this person tried to replace you with someone. Like, they tried to show you that they were about to replace you with someone, and that someone is full of shit. that someone is going to mess up their creations like so bad. And that was because they wanted to have you in a begging position. And no, be a fucking adult. You need a favors from someone. You need someone to cover a certain position in your life. Fucking ask. And be prepared to hear the answer no. Perhaps the other person is busy. Perhaps the other person needs more details. Perhaps the other person needs more security. Okay? But like trying to be sneaky and oh, okay, I'm going to make you feel inferior and this way you're going to beg. It's fucking 2022. Nobody has time for that. You either come with an hard offering. If it's not hard enough, bye. Shit. Anything else? You can leave comments about what the situation is about, because those are like different scenarios, can be useful for other people too. To use your experience to make the translation between the energetic information and the specific situation. This person really, really likes to talk about you whenever they can. And they were trying to be strategic in their way, but they actually don't know what the fuck they are doing. That by trying to make your life harder, they had no idea that their life was going to be harder. They're going to miss the time where they had the chance to either do things right or leave you the fuck alone and not try to trigger you in some way. Because you might be someone who sees through the clouds. You might have some sort of night vision, okay? You might be like a natural light detector, a psychic, okay? Or just very empathetic. So when someone is coming your way in a fucked up way or trying to mess with your psyche, you know how to push through. You know how to power through with your light, which is so fucking beautiful, okay? Don't underestimate that. Ever, I'm hearing. So this is probably your spiritual team coming through like, no, this is not going to pass. The clouds that they were trying to put in front of your eyes, they're going to be put in front of their eyes. And I'm hearing also for some of you that this was coming from someone. So for some of you, this was like an ongoing situation that you know, where you know the person really, really, really well. And for others, this talks about a situation where you had no idea that this person had such strong energies towards you. Like you might have seen the final result of their manipulation and you were like, fuck, is this really coming from this person? Like, is this really meant for me? You might have seen a picture, okay, a flyer, an advertisement, okay, of a role that by logic, like you might have known this person superficially and you knew that they were handling some sort of stuff and that perhaps they had the power to put you in some sort of situation, and they completely ignored you. And when you saw what they actually chose, your intuition knew that it was meant for you to see. That it was them being strategically trying to be seen by you, trying to make you feel sad, less than, which is fucking pathetic, to be honest, because we only have one life, so why should you even try to make someone miserable? I mean, what's the goal? Okay. But they were probably looking for some fast gratification, and so they tried to disguise the situation in whatever way they thought they could handle, and it's not going to work out at all. So your own manifestation is safe. I don't know at this point in time if you're supposed to like go back to this person at some, but no. What am I hearing? No. Look, I'm tired. What am I saying? Because what I am hearing is that no. Whatever type of manifestation is going to come is not going to include this person because of how bad they fucked up. Like, they had the chance to bring you in correctly, and they didn't. They tried to use someone who could mirror you in their perception. But it's like in Spanish they say plato de segunda mesa. It's basically when you either think that you cannot have the main prize, which is you, or the main prize is already gone, and so you go for something that kind of reminds you of that, but it's definitely not the same. It's counterfeit. It's fake. It's like a sick bird disguised as a swan. Well, you are the swan. This person knew deep down. They were just too scared. Which again, we are fucking going through the end of the world. Why should we even be scared? What is there to be scared? Just try to shoot your shot. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. But come on. Alright, I think that is all, because time is running out. So thank you for tuning in. I hope this gave you some sort of clarity, okay? And that this helped you receive some validation for the type of abuse you received. Because, you know, sometimes it's good to hear it precisely because what you are hearing during the abuse is something different, okay? So you need like a voice that does you a counter effect. I hope that this makes sense. So if this reading helped you, you can like, subscribe, leave a comment. The light is going out. It's almost the end of the day. If you want to book a personal reading, the reservation link is down below. It's still possible. And yeah, that's all. See you soon. Many blessings.